Hey guys, this is gonna be a quick video, and let me open this. It's gonna be why we wait, some of the meanings behind the Lux Algo post that I make, what those things you see on the chart means, bigger picture, and better mic. So we'll start off with better mic really quick. So I just ordered this mic so that the audio quality becomes better. Now let's dive into Bitcoin. So if you look from this point here, for Bitcoin to travel down, touch here, travel down to this area, how long did it take? So if you look at it, it's roughly from June 5th to roughly July 5th. I cut off the screen when I set it up so you can't see it, but it took about a month for this action to take place. Same here. If you look, it went up, came back down. This is more around like 15-20 days. So you have to be patient. Things don't move when you want it to move. You can't be in a rush. Most of you already have enough money in the market. So if you don't buy your last 5,000, it's going to be okay. So be patient, because the right price don't come when you want it to come. It's going to come when you least expect it. So we're going to go over this chart, and I'm going to actually explain to you what some of the meanings on Lux Algo is. So I'm going to shrink my chart a little bit, and I'm going to show you. This bottom green area is actually the reversal zone. So if Bitcoin was to travel down to this, the first reversal zone is 51. The very bottom of the reversal zone is 41. So when Bitcoin enters this zone, at any point here, it's gonna force Bitcoin to reverse back up. And then same thing applies when you look at the red cloud on the top. This and this. This is also a reversal zone. So when Bitcoin enters this area, the zone is 71K to 81K. Now remember, we're looking at the 1-day chart, so it's looking at a bigger picture. So pretty much what it's telling you is that once Bitcoin comes into this cloud area, it's gonna then force Bitcoin to come back down again. So the clouds are telling us the reversal zone. Now you see this green and red section here. If you see that the green is longer than the red, that means the buyers will get tired before the sellers. When the buyers get tired, it's gonna force the price to move back down. Now if this red was longer, so let's say this red was longer like this, that means the sellers would get tired. So if Bitcoin actually traveled up to that zone, it's not gonna have too much resistance. So it's gonna force it to go up, because again, why? If this red candle was longer, the buyer is getting the sellers is getting tired, and the buyers will win out, which would allow Bitcoin to break through the resistance. So we'll recap it one more time. If the green is longer, buyers are tired. If the red is longer, the sellers are getting tired. Whoever is getting tired, so in this case, if Bitcoin did come to that point, then sellers would get tired and Bitcoin would break up. Now, if you look, this blue smart trail, which is, well, it was forming before this area right here. The blue smart trail becomes the support area. So when it was here, 62K to 60K was the support area. The same is true. Right now, you can see that a red smart trail is forming. What does this mean? 65K, the highest part, 63K is the lowest part. So once Bitcoin travels up here, it's gonna face a lot of resistance. So if you don't know what those trails mean, at least this gives you an indication. So now I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So we're just gonna look at this area really quick. Let me get my pen tool ready. So this and this. So if Bitcoin came down to this area, then you see that the green is longer. This means that the buyers would get tired. So if for any reason, which I don't think it is, but let's say it came to 42K, the buyers would get tired and it would easily break through. And we would go below 42K. This is just an example. So let me get rid of the line. And I'll come back to my notes. So we covered Y weight, Lux signal. We got better mic, the bigger picture. So what I'm ultimately trying to tell you guys is, this is the chart we're following. We're on the bottom zone right here. Just let it play out. When you see it goes up 2, 3K, you're thinking, is the market shifting? When you see it going down, do you think, oh, the market is crashing? I told you guys already a few times before, until Bitcoin breaks this yellow line, nothing is going to happen. It needs to form a candle up top. Until it does that, we're not going to test this top part of our resistance on our trend line. So I hope that helped. I hope it made some sense. I hope it gave you some insights, because when I post a snapshot of this area, I want you to understand, what does the red smart trail mean? The blue smart trail mean? The red cloud on the top, green cloud on the bottom. When you see this bars here, what it means. Now, Bitcoin actually, not Bitcoin, but Lux Algo also gives us something called breaker blocks, which I turn off. So if I turn the breaker blocks back on and I click OK, you can see that there's a pink block right here. So if you take the pink block, if Bitcoin was moving up, it's gonna face heavy resistance, which is on the 66K range. Now, if I was to look at this on a smaller time frame, I'm gonna see if I can show you a yellow breaker block. We still don't see a yellow. Let's go to shorter time frame. So this would be a good example of the breaker block. So if you look at it right here, 58K is a support for Bitcoin now. So Bitcoin is going to struggle a little bit to break 58K. So again, if Bitcoin comes here, it's going to face resistance. If Bitcoin comes down here, it's going to get a lot of support. So that's how the breaker blocks work. I just wanted to show you guys, give you a little insight on the Lux Algo, how it works, what some of the tools you see, what it means. Because you see me post snapshots, screenshots, but you never think to analyze what you're seeing on the screen. So this will help you. And next time I'll add more. Take it easy.